and welcome to the first ever episode of the Lurdy Nesbian. Today we are going to be creating a new character because I have just unlocked in the allied races the Kul Tiras human. A little bit beefier, a little bit thicker than the average human. Give you, see, very dainty, very So, as my wife says, thick as a vanilla milkshake. The Kul Tiras human cannot be a demon hunter because that's obviously for elves only. They can't be a death knight, and they cannot be a paladin, or a warlock. But what I'm looking for is the druid, because I want to be one of the new Thorn talkers. Thornspeakers.
Hello, Internet.
The disembodied voice is my wife, not a god. But she knows a lot of the lore. I kind of skip over it. So we're going to select druid, and then we're going to go right into customization. You can select skin color. So I think I'm going to go there. And then you go into the face. Now, basically the face, different little quirks to them. She looks kind of angry. She looks kind of dazed and confused. This one has an injury to the eye and a scar. And, oh, this one's got some more scarring. But I'm going for the eyeball one. That makes her kind of, she's had a rough life. But she's made it through, and she's here. Now, hairstyles. Different kind of. Some of them I would say will look flattering. Some of them I'm going to say are just downright ugly. But I'm not a hair person. If I'm at work, it's in a ponytail. If I'm at home, it's not in a ponytail. I think I'm going to stick with that one. And hair colors. Not a large selection for humans, unfortunately. But I tend to go for the darker shades. So I'm going to go with black. Then we have earrings. Oh, this one does not show earrings, so we're going to change the hairstyle. We'll find something that shows the earrings. There, that's a little bit nicer. Earrings. Oops. Or where I come from, these are known as hooker hoops. My wife has just sighed if the mic didn't pick that up. I'm going to go with those. And we get to select necklaces. It is nice that there's some customization for jewelry here, like that one. Now the name. I don't have a particular name in mind for her, so I'm just going to randomize. The hardest part with randomizing, the first rule is when you're in it, whenever you're in a group, most people, when they type your name, will shorten it to the first 3 to 4 letters. So, 1, try to pick a name that you can live seeing just part of your name. Second, some of the randomized names are a little bit hard to pronounce. So, what might be cool when you're trying to explain to your friends what your character's name is and you can't even pronounce it, that's kind of hard. So we're just gonna See what we can find here. Chrillis. Chrillis it is. And we're going to hit finish. Now, this armor that she's wearing right now is the final armor for when she reaches maximum level as a druid. She is not going to start with that armor. She's going to start with poor looking armor. It's armor. She's going to be little. She's not starting at 1. I believe she starts at 20. So it's not like bottom of the barrel, you know, cheap leather. It's level 20 leather. So now we're going to go for the opening graphic when it starts. Cutscene. Yes, the cutscene. There we go.
Every Kul Tiran shares a bond with the sea. From the tides we draw our strength, our courage. For a time, we let fear and distrust divide us. Lost in a storm of doubt, we forgot what it meant to stand as one people, as one family. Today, Kul Tiras proudly flies the Alliance flag once more. Whatever awaits us on the horizon, we will face it together.
And there we go. And I am apparently in oh, wow. They put me in I guess this is the owl beast form for that is just kind of, that looks like a half-plucked chicken, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna pick Feral. Activate. Balanced druids are casters. Guardian druids are tanks. And restoration druids are healers. Feral druids are DPS. And this is my cat form, Wicked Cool. That's right, bringing back the word wicked. Now I have unspent points for talents. Normally I'd have my wife look up some stuff, see what the best thing is to pick, unless she knows right off the top of her head. Babe?
I don't.
You don't. Didn't you just make one of these yesterday?
Yeah, it was a balanced druid, not a feral.
Okay. Ferocious Bite deals 20%. That sounds good for her. Now, get back in kitty form, because that's a lot more attractive. And we're going to talk to Catherine Proudmoore.
By wind and by we Kul Tirans have always been an adventurous people. I have no doubt that your deeds will bring glory to the Alliance and pride to Kul Tiras. Please give my regards to the king. And wherever the winds take you, look always to the sea.
Yes. Proudmoore. And I've got to fix so much stuff. I'll worry about that later. Anyways, Tyrannisguard's sound is very much ocean immersed. They're all about admiralty and ships and sailing and blah, 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 blah. So off to Stormwind.
And tentacles. Lots and lots of
Yes, as you travel the world of Kul Tiras, you will find lots of tentacles, lots of krakens under the water. Yeah. Sea life here is very bountiful. And I would go so far as to say it's even more creepy than, what is it? Barash?
Hmm?
The underwater one.
Bashir.
Bashir. I mixed him up
Light
with
be with you.
Valshra.
Oh. No, Velshira was the forest. Both pretty and creepy. But not underwater.
So he's inviting me. Some of the NPCs have talking roles. Some of them you just read. I currently have a add-on that gives it this kind of storybook feel. What's the name of the add-on?
Immersion.
Immersion. Most of my add-ons I get from my wife. She tests them out, and if I end up enjoying them, then I
Go
usually
with honor, friend.
install them on mine. Travel force. Well, doesn't look like we can fly yet.
You're only 20.
So we're gonna run. Run our happy little stick deer butt off. Also, another thing with picking your coloring usually has something to do with the color you are.
You missed your...
Oh, I did miss. So basically, yeah, they want me to do the quest. Help survey team, join the night watch, travel star to spice. So, and then we
Ahoy!
just turn this in.
Keep your powder dry.
Here is the auction house.
One of two.
Yes, we are currently in the Dwarven District. This is the bank. And back here, if you belong to a guild, it's the guild bank. I do not belong to a guild yet because my wife has not gotten on and invited me into the guild that we belong to. That will happen later. But for now, we're going to stop here. We're going to rest. I'm going to fix the things that I need to fix without filming them. And we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.